Oh no. It's opened! That's good. What's he doing? Where is he? Oh! Lorraine! Oh!
They're here.
The warden!
Just like I said.
What's happening? You just thought about it yesterday. Look at you manifested it. I'm just joking. Come
You're
on.
just in time. But be ready to run.
Alright. But why are we that flame? Oh! It's opening already. Oh shit! Wesley! My god. Whoa! You did a big number to that though. Whoosh! Oh, looks very nice. But we'll hold still. Oh no, it's cracking. Oh, it's very pretty colored water, but you gotta die. God! Close the gates! What?
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, is he gonna make it? Oh my god, hurry! Come on! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, his hair! Wow, he is glad. Ooh! Let's take a lot part of you, man.
This won't hold it for long.
What?
Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Novelette?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Oh no! Go! We gotta find Novelette!
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Well, I hope you guys can keep it frozen. Are we gonna stay with them, or are we gonna go help Novelette? I'm pretty sure we're gonna go get Novelette, right? Wow, that was a good scene. Wow. Wow, he's pretty strong. This might be my favorite region. Oh, but I shouldn't say that. I mean, I really love Leo as armor. Okay, let's go. Novelette! Does he already know? What happened to the voice acting? Where's their voices?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
Why?
Furina will soon be meeting with the Knave there. You must protect Furina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. You can explain everything else to me later. Bye.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
But does he know what's going on? Why did you tell him? Well, I guess he was going. Wait, we have to go Furina. Did not have... Father's over there. Oh my god, we need to teleport there, right? Oh no, wait, it's right there. We're right there. We can walk. Make up with the What happened? Did you guys see that? It was peaceful from the top. Oh my god. Furina! Don't die!
Look! There are a ton of Factilian Palais Mermonia people over there! The Knave is probably here already. We need to hurry!
Furina!
Are you two the Traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me.
Yes, I am.
Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Furina to the best of your abilities.
Why are we protecting her? Isn't she strong enough? Well, anyway, here's the matter. I hope everyone down there is okay, and we will protect Furina. Because Novelette cannot protect Furina, so we will be Furina's bodyguard. But why we all have this cheerful music? Our two most beloved Fontaine characters are about to die, and we have this very lovely music playing. Okay, let's see now. Oh! Oh no, she looks so uneasy. We're here, Furina. Have no fear.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Furina mentioned.
Oh yes, hello.
Of course!
they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
Nice to meet you. I'm scared. So this is the Knave, the head of the House of the Hearts, and Lenny's sibling father. And the Lenny... Wait, we called it the Lenny siblings? Hilarious. She certainly does not seem easy to deal with. No, she got like this whole aura thing going. We're not pleasure. Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you, but we're horrified. So we'll say just greetings.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
I will be best to protect you.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Furina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
That's a big cup of tea.
See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Furina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
She knows Paimon's a fatty.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
Oh, very delicious. It's quite tasty. I think Paimon agrees too. We're too nervous to speak and be friendly. We're here with Lily the father. This is not a fun matter.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Furina and I.
You like desserts too? Wait. Child didn't say that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in Child. He might be obnoxious and he might be a little bit too fronty, but he's a good guy and he's not that bad when you doesn't know him. He's fine.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Furina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the Knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Furina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against
Yes.
ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person.
Uh-oh.
I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
She's so pretty. I mean, well, she's pretty darn handsome too, but I'm kind of afraid. We don't know how strong she is. But look at her eyes. So mysterious. I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts. Aha.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
She knows what aura is.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Really? Furina, don't be so worried. We're right here, girl.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Yes.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
We got a sixth sense. Or besties.
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirapede.
Prior
And
evidence.
where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Oh.
Well,
He's not from Fontaine, so he will not get as hurt from the primordial scene. Oh no, Paimon's still just left us wide open. Paimon, you.
The fortress of Mirapede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
Why did you say that, Paimon? You make it look ridiculous. We do not. But there's also no evidence that he has been injured or killed. Yes.
Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf.
Oh.
Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house.
He does not say that.
Is it something like that?
Nope, he talks about how he's a toy merchant. She's turning up the pressure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least distract her from Furina. That sounds good to me, yes. No, he would not say that. He would talk about how he's a... Oh, wait, no. Hold on. She knows the truth about who we are. I don't know. I don't think he'll talk about that, though.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded. Huh?
What is it? What's wrong, Furina? Furina?
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Oh, the sea. The primordial sea.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Furina.
What?
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
I don't either.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Uh-oh. She's onto us. Oh, what you gonna do, Novelette? Best boy. Oh, look, it's still holding him. That's great.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
But you sure you won't die? Just go. He's a sea dragon, right? You'll be fine.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
You guys can't say the Lord. Man.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess.
Go.
Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Oh my god. It's gonna break. Oh, Novelette! It is your Novelette. Oh my god. Will he be fine? He can't. Oh. Oh, wow. He has very skinny legs. Whoa, what a glorious scene. Oh, what is he doing? He's pushing the
Day
water.
may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day.
Oh, Novelette, he's protecting the
This
world.
ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race.
Oh, he's
A
pushing the water.
tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
He put a seal. My god, Novelette. He's so wonderful.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
For Furina. Well, everyone else, but mostly for Furina, right? Wow, he's so strong. He pushed the water back and sealed it. Wow. He is strong. Strong man. I don't know why, but I got a little bit sentimental hearing him
All
say
right.
that.
Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
Oh no, for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
What? What bet?
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
Yes.
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
A legal
Wouldn't
courtesy.
happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Oh,
I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
what is courtesies?
That was obviously a joke.
Oh, he did not get it. He did not get a joke, neither did I.
Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Furina needs him. Furina needs
I
him.
hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
He has such beautiful eyes. He's such a beautiful man. And the Knave is such a very handsome looking woman. Is that weird to say? Now I'm nervous for Furina.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house.
Ooh.
Miss Furina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
Ooh, the voice had cracked.
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
These are true
The
feelings.
prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
Ooh, her voice is so
You're
harsh.
wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
Go
I am not
Furina.
alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now.
Ooh.
Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
That's right, girl.
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
But yeah, girl. Yeah, you tell her. Don't let her speak to you like
Then
that.
I ask you, Miss Furina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
It's a secret. It's a secret. Yeah, what's going on, Furina?
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
Beings?
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes.
Oh.
Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Furina.
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
Uh-oh.
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
How could it be
Then allow
confidential?
me to jog your memory. Miss Furina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal?
I
And
don't know.
what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
Oh.
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
She's hitting the hard-hitting questions.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Furina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon?
Ooh.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Furina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Ooh,
Of
come on,
course
girl.
I will. Although, I must say, Miss Furina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side.
Where's the Ludex?
Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Newell's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to dealt with the surging primordial sea, but he could. Furina being truthful or not, I don't know.
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise. You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
She could have poisoned you. Wait, don't just take it. We don't know her motives. But so far, she seems rather to handle this pretty well, I guess. I mean, just playing it pretty peaceful. The Knave proceed to change the topic. Oh wow, you all finished?
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
Ooh.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the Knave for bringing these over as well.
Oh, you did?
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Furina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Furina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Okay.
Very well, we'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Okay. But if we need to fight, I can handle you, so let's go.
Paimon's coming too.
Of course, Paimon. You wait here, Furina. Wait, you should talk to her. Is she okay?
The tea party turned out to be... Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
What are you retiring from?
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined.
Poor Furina. She's like horrified. Why are there so many tables here? Well, let's go talk to Knave. Some big doors. Oh, all the way in the court. Why didn't she walk with us all the way here? Why are you so far away? Oh, still more steps. Almost there.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
Oh.
That's what Paimon thought.
What do you want to say? It's about Furina hearing.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
Oh, how kind of you. You're nothing like I imagined. I thought she'd be so evil and scary. I mean, she's scary and very, very intimidating. But she's more calm and peaceful and not as horrifying as I pictured or as evil. Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to talk about though, to be honest.
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
You do? Is that right? Even the evil ones, like the doctor, is he also your child? Because he needs to be on a leash. That man. Evil, evil man. Was there nothing else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
Oh, okay.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
Wow.
People have been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Lanny.
You mean Ridesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Furina?
She's kind of not a very serious Archon.
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
Oh, indulge me.
That's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
You don't care.
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Furina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Very true.
Oh, come over here, you little critter, you.
Oh my god, Furina, no! Is that the knife?
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
Furina, come on, let the cat free.
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Furina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious.
Oh my god.
Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
Oh my god. She got scared.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon.
The cat ran away too.
In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Oh, a curse?
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
Furina, that's not how an Archon
The
acts.
fear in her pupils is genuine. So perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Furina dares not mention this incident to anyone.
Oh, Furina, she looks so terrified. Even the cat feels bad for her. She said, "How dare you for not letting me pet you?" Oh, I feel bad for her. I feel really, really, really bad. I mean, I agree with her statements, but... Oh, poor Furina. I feel so bad.
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Furina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake.
Oh, Furina! That's so heartbreaking. You scared the girl nearly to death. But she is rather odd. I mean, when you think about Raiden and Zhongli, you think of them so formidable and strong. Like, Raiden will freaking kill you in an instant, and she has. She literally killed Senora. But, well, she's not like Raiden.
There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon.
What?
Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article.
No, there's no way. Come on, don't play us. Don't you try to bait switch us. Heck no. I mean, he definitely seems like it, but I know for sure that he's definitely not. She can't play as this. Don't try to. Sorry guys, keeps me my phone. No. You're trying to plot twist us. Heck no. Don't you try to make us. No, there's no way. He's not. For those of you who think he is, you're foolish. Don't doubt Furina.
I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
Oh my god! It's our favorite three! Our favorite siblings. They're so cute. Look how adorable they are. I love them so much.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
Ridesley. That's the evil villain. Just kidding. But he definitely wanted to play the villain when he tried to attempt to murder. Well, not attempt, but tried to pretend he murdered our beloved Lynette and Femine.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities.
Yeah, how dare they?
Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette.
Is that his first name? Oh my god, is Neuvillette's first is Monsieur Neuvillette's first name Dukex? Is that what it is? Is that his first name? I think it is, guys. Index Neuvillette.
Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
What?
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Furina and Iudex Neuvillette.
But maybe Index Neuvillette is not his first name. Maybe it's like a suffix.
The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Wow, this is getting interesting. Furina. Why do we hear water?
You should know the rest.
Oh.
Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
Maybe we say too close, huh?
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
And you told us? But why? Why would you tell us? That's the more shocking thing to me. You attacked the Hydro Archon, and you told us about it.
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Furina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Also, she didn't know it was you. I mean, it was so obvious. Your color scheme was so you, girl.
Alright then.
Maybe that's why she thought you were gonna assassinate her.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Furina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
Why did you come with that conclusion? Why is she so friendly to us? Why are we besties now? Is it because we're so nice to your children? Lynette? Lenny? Feminette? Feminine?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Iudex Neuvillette or Furina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Oh, yes. Majesty Tsaritsa. Man, we need to see that girl. What's she like? Because she got artifact tool on their knees begging for her affection and endurance. Damn.
Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification.
Her hair's cool.
It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth.
Ooh, that is quite troublesome. But what are we now? We besties? Why y'all talking to me? So why are you telling me all this? What is it about the traveler that makes everyone want to come to her and just vent? We're free therapy, guys.
Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves.
Well, I mean, if you really look at it, can we really blame the Knave? I mean, from her perspective, it looks like Furina's very, not taking her part very seriously. So, I'm not mad at Knave. I understand her point of view, but still, attempt assassination, an attempt to steal her belongings in the night when she's trying to pet a cat, that is for sure a crime, and she knew it was you. That's why she's horrified. And she dared not tell Neuvillette because he'd be so nervous. I mean, he probably, well, you know what, she should tell him, but I'm pretty sure she's too ashamed, too embarrassed.
Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
You want to cooperate with me? You're too friendly. You're sus. I mean, you're very powerful. And I know it's beneficial for us to be friends, but that's the thing. You don't do it just to do it, right? There's a benefit. Girl, don't play me. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb like Paimon. Okay, we got more brain wrinkles. We got more brain wrinkles than to believe that your friendship is purely friendship. You're using us.
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, And as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
I hope so. Nouvellette, Monsieur Nouvellette.
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
But, okay, goodbye. Nice to meet you. Oh, she just nodded him. What happened, Nouvellette? Even though we saw it, what happened? How is it?
Nouvellette, is it over?
Yeah, is it over, Nouvellette? Not yet, Paimon, not yet.
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur.
You need to talk to Furina.
Thank you for protecting Furina.
Well, we know why. I mean, the knife did not hide it to us. Why Furina's so scared? She thinks she might be attempted. She might be killed, assassinated.
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened on our side, well, it went okay.
So as expected, the Knave has turned up the pressure on Furina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you a question? Okay, the question better not be if he's the Archon, okay? Because that's ridiculous, guys.
Permission granted.
You have enough power to force this primordial sea. Does that mean you have some different... Oh, that's a good question, though. Does this mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right?
Yeah, dimwits, there's no way.
That's just a speculation on our part, though.
We're not speculating. I am not speculating. You are, Paimon. You need more wrinkles in your brain. I can't get over who tells saying it to her. There's no way. Don't say it. That's an insult to Furina, too.
You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
He is not the Archon, you idiot. Paimon, use your brain wrinkles more.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Furina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
What did you sense in the forest in Meropide? Did you manage to protect those that need to be defended?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
People would die.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Because Nouvellette's crying. The clear sky suddenly filled with dark clouds. The rain becomes heavier. Light rain soon growing to a downpour. Because Nouvellette is crying. And moments before, Nouvellette just mentioned his sense of grief. Thinking back to legend and what Femine said, it said that the dragon of the water once recited in Fontaine every time it weeps. The skies will cloud up and pour rain. Yes, he's the dragon. He's the sea dragon. Wait, Nouvellette, you can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
He is the sea dragon.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what?
Same reaction.
Huh?
Come on, girl. You can't honestly thought he was human. His eyes are way too beautiful and pretty. Come on, girl. There's no way. You need more brain wrinkles. Let me give you some. Just joking. But come on. He's too pretty. Look at his eyes and his hair. Come on. This guy has literally floating, glowing blue hair strands. I mean, I know your crown is floating, but come on.
Please do not be so surprised.
It was so obvious, Paimon. Furina.
Furina?
Where is she going?
Novelette, are you listening?
Novelette.
Ah, my apologies.
He saw Furina walking away.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
It is obvious.
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Come on, his ears are sharp like an elf.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret.
You better, we got a lot of secrets.
There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
Well, he did. He put the primordial sea back, but I don't think he can go that far.
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
What? Are you half human?
They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
What?
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
Oh, wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. So you're basically like... Are you like... Oh my god, what is his name? The first dragon we met. Vintage dragon. Ah, I forgot his name. Are you like him?
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history.
Oh.
In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me.
Oh, so Furina has it. But Furina doesn't seem to be wanting to use it. Or, well, the more correct answer is she doesn't know how. Or she can't. Like she's cursed.
Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
If he could, don't you think he would, Paimon? Use your big brain.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Okay.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meropide?
What?
Paimon is a little worried.
Alright, we'll go. Bye, Nulet.
We'll see you another time.
Yes.
Take care.
You too. Be safe. Don't cry no more. When you cry, it rains. Stop crying. He's still crying. But the music's more fitting for the atmosphere, right, guys?